Good morning, park managers, and welcome back to Community Park 9.0, where you, the viewer, get to choose what dinosaur gets added to the enclosure and also the style of an enclosure you'd like to see it in. Just let me know in the comments and I'll get round to adding them. This week, man behind the desk 43 loves making 4 exhibits in one area featuring Corydontsaurus, Acrocanthosaurus, Gigantosaurus and Concavinator because they're all from the same group and it thinks it makes it an amazing theme. Now, as you can see right now, what I've sort of done is I've done I'm trying to make like a grid center, as it were, so it's all around the outside and the guests come into the middle where the viewing galleries are, and I'm going to do a little bit of decoration there. And as you can see, it took me a while just to sort of line up the path to make sure it's pretty much center, because I feel like when you have it on all unisons it looks a lot better and adds to that kind of theming. And I thought as well, we may as well use the Jurassic Park gates into this area. It feels like it gives it more of an impact, and this is a separate themed area, which I really like the look of, and I thought like it does fit in, obviously making it a themed area, kind of have it rest like locked off from the rest of the zoo, has its own gates and special theming and entrances into this area, and it's just like a really cool way of doing it. Now I was going to do like a plaza like style, and I kind of like, it took me a while to get these lined up so they looked right, the triangles were the right size. And then I sort of slightly changed my mind. You see, I'm doing the plaza right now, but in the end, we end up going for, instead of doing like a plaza, having like a decorated garden in the middle. I feel like that kind of adds to like that feature. And I was sort of messing around here using the ambers. I thought that would be kind of cool, having the amber statues knocking about. And I just sort of like figuring out how I would like the theming. And I thought I'd do each corner where it was a 90-degree corner. I'd do these like the amber bits, and then we would go around adding like loads of different palms in the middle to add like that sort of like tropical garden. So it doesn't fit in with the rest of the vibe in the area, so it definitely looks man-made and it's meant to be there. As well, we had a few like desert rocks in there, the sandy rocks, just for extra decoration, so we got a bit of the height and a bit of the lower, and I feel like it suits quite nice this. And I did spend a while doing like the decorating, trying to add to the theming, make it look like decorated, because the enclosures, what I wanted to do was keep to the natural environment, as there was no focus on the enclosures themselves other than the species of dinosaurs in, and I thought it'd be quite nice to have it fit with the local environment, have the nice garden and have it on the on the middle. So yeah, I make it nice and simple. I add a lowered down pond, I put sand around it so they can also give themselves like a dust bath, as it were, and then I just add little hills, and on those hills I add the natural trees. I go ahead and add like a little hotel at the back, so I just realised that path doesn't really lead to anywhere and there wasn't much space to make an enclosure there, so I thought, oh, I'll just stick it at a hotel then. It also looks quite nice. It also gives more viewing points into the swamp area and slight viewing advantage into this little themed area. Again, go around adding a few different rocks, making different features out of it, which I feel like would look interesting in the background of the enclosure, adding a few bushes here and there onto the grass. And I absolutely love this. Like, it wasn't intentional, but I feel like this was really set up quite nicely for like a slow pan towards, as you get the mountains in the background. But yeah, these enclosures, like I said, I want to keep them themed with the rest of the environment, have the garden in the middle, because obviously the main thing really is the dinosaurs within. And I quite enjoyed making this enclosures. I think it took me about maybe half an hour to 40 minutes of just slowly like knocking around and getting all this sort of made, especially doing the the walls that separate the paths from the main fence. And it is a really good theme, it is a really cool idea, so yeah, thank you for that. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this and it's given you a little bit of inspiration with your builds, and as always, thanks for watching. Until next time, I'll see you later.